Cinema 5D at Photokina 2016 is brought to you by Angelbird, there to capture your creative moments. Tilta, arm your camera. Genesis Tech, redefining the price point for quality camera accessories. Blackmagic Design, creating amazing solutions for film, post-production and television. And Manfrotto, imagine more.
Hi, this is Nino from Cinema 5D. We're here on day 0 of Photokina 2016 because it's the day before the show starts. We just came from the Panasonic press conference where you announced a bunch of great cameras. This is Mark from Panasonic. Hi, Mark.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too. Can you give us a quick rundown of the new cameras, starting with the much thought after GH5?
Yeah, absolutely. We're really pleased to announce the GH5, which obviously supersedes the GH4. But let's get this clear, the GH4 is continuing the GH4R with unlimited recording. So the announcement we made today is 4K 60p in a consumer camera. That's an amazing move forward. We've also then got 6K photo, which is 18 million pixels from video. And we still have the 4K photo technology, but that now shoots at 60 frames per second. So you're able to lift 8 million pixel stills from 60 frames per second, which is absolutely incredible. And then finally, the announcement today is internal 422 10-bit recording, again in a consumer body, which is a really good move forward. So they're the announcements we've made today on the GH5. As far as the announcements have been made, it will be available in 2017. We've got some cracking products at Photokina that we've just announced as well, and they're what we call our hero products, which are our products of the moment, and that's the new Lumix G80, 81 in Europe, 80 in the UK. And now this sits between the GH4 and the G7, but it has some real high-end spec that, from a filmmaker's point of view, it's a really good hybrid camera. From a stills photographer point of view, it's a fantastic stills camera. Magnesium alloy body, and it's weather sealed as well. It shoots 4K, 30p and 4K photos. So all those key features that we've carried through our range is continuing. It looks very similar to the G7, but it has 422 8-bit recording onto SD card, which is really good. So, and again, good for grade.
So basically what the GH4 has, right?
One of the codecs that the GH4 has. So in a mid-range product, that's really, really good. And I've been using and testing this over the last month that we've managed to use the kit, and I'm very impressed with the overall handling. But because we've removed the low-pass filter, the still quality is very sharp, but not too sharp that you can't do anything with it post-editing. There's still a lot you can do. So overall, you get a battery grip as an additional extra, and this has 29 minutes, 59 seconds, 4K recording with or without the battery grip, whereas some of our competitors, you have to have a battery grip to extend the life of 4K. We've got the LX15 or the LX10 in Europe, 15 in the UK, 1-inch sensor, like a 1.4 lens with a flip-out screen, carries on the heritage of the LX series, really bright, sharp camera, high quality. It's a kind of camera I'd have as my second camera. And then we've also announced the FZ2000, which is a massive improvement over the FZ1000, which is still a very good camera, but this is really aimed at filmmakers. It's almost like a fixed GH4. So it has all the different codecs, MOV, MP4, frequency change, synchro scan. It also has now inbuilt ND filters, which is
nice.
Really,
I just wanted to ask that.
Yeah, really key feature that we've normally found on our high-end camcorders or broadcast. So that's really keen that we've changed that, and it's a beast of a camera.
So the interchangeable lens camera, let's put it that way, the GH5, the G80, G81, they still have a micro four thirds sensor?
That's absolutely right. So micro four thirds sensor, and I think technology now has moved so quickly in the last few years. Mirrorless manufacturers are really changing the landscape of what cameras look like these days, and that's really encouraging from Panasonic's point of view as well.
Last but not least, you mentioned about everything about availability of the other 4 cameras, I think. So except for the GH5, the other ones will be available later this year?
As far as I'm aware, it's going to be October distribution, certainly in the UK. I can't really comment on the European colleagues, but I think it probably would be very similar in that context. But again, online today there'll be a lot more information available about all the new products and about the announcement as well in the GA.
Any word on pricing?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh, for none of the cameras?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
No.
Well, thanks, Mark, for the early hands-on.
No, pleasure. You'll be the first of the day, so thank you.
Great. Yeah, thanks for watching, and tune in to Cinema 5D for more news about the GH5 and also the new Leica Lumix lenses.